Hello, fellow Preservation Evokers. Hargos here, and Apex talents have been announced. And Preservation Evoker is the lucky ones to be used as an example at Gamescom. So first, I want to preface this. This is pre-alpha. Alpha comes out in a couple weeks. So of course, all of this can change along the way. But I wanted to walk through the Apex talent. What are Apex talents? Walk through what our Apex talent is, and then also do some theory crafting around this Apex talent. So let's jump into it. Apex talents are a new talent at the end of the specialization tree, so I don't think you need to path to it. It's just something once you get to the end, you can put 4 more points in it, where the first node is supposed to be the strongest, fourth node is also supposed to be very strong, and the second and third are kind of intermediate gains for the Apex talent. So that's 4 new points for the spec tree. The hero talents will get a new column, so 3 new points there. And then on the class tree, you get 3 more points. Minimal changes to the class tree, so this will be mainly built around utility improvements. And so with that being said, let's jump into our pre-alpha Apex talents for Preservation Evoker. We have Marithra's Blessing. Essence abilities have a chance to infuse your next reversion with the power of the green dragonflight, upgrading it to Marithra's Blessing. So Marith is the current aspect of the green dragonflight. Spring a bloom of life from your target, healing them and up to 5 other allies within 30 yards. Blooms may heal your primary target multiple times if no nearby injured allies are present. So a few things to point out here. This is procced by your essence abilities. No idea how often this will proc currently. And this infuses your reversion, so this kind of replaces your reversion as I read it now, whenever this procs, so that's very interesting. And then also, this can be used as a single target heal. So blooms may heal your primary target multiple times if no nearby injured allies are present. So there is a health percentage associated with injured. I don't recall the exact percentage. I think it's 80 if I recall. But so you can use this for both single target and AoE heals, and it's 30 yards, so that's a wider range than most of our abilities, which is very nice. Another node we have, Reversion protects allies, reversing 4% of all damage taken and healing them instead. So when it says reversing, I'm assuming this is happening post damage, so not a damage reduction, but still 4% of that healing automatically. And you can have 2 reversions, so that could be 8%, of course, on your tanks, which is great. It's very strong for M+. As well. Dream Breath instant healing is increased by 200%, and Dream Breath has a 100% chance to grant Marithra's Blessing, so you'll have double the instant healing. So if you do a max rank right now, I hit it for about 3 million. So this would double that, so 6 million in our current numbers. And you'll automatically get Marithra's Blessing, so you can build around that a little bit, possibly, or it's just a nice little bonus anytime you cast Dream Breath. So let's do a little bit of theory crafting, and please leave any comments on your thoughts of what this could be for new builds. But my first question here, can this be echoed? And I'm going to assume that this can be echoed for the builds I'll be talking about here. The next thing is that this is based off essence abilities. So I'm thinking of what builds have the most essence regeneration, which builds have the most essence bursts created. And the main 2 that come to mind are the Corona Warden one, where you have a lot of essence regeneration with all the haste, and then also the free Chrono Flames give you the chance for more essence bursts, of course. And you're using Echo, and again, if this is echoable, you can proc Marithra's Blessing, do a bunch of echoes, do a bunch of AoE heals, or of course go through rotation with Spirit Bloom and Dream Breath. So that's very exciting. That could allow Core Warren to be more viable in raid with all these AoE heals going out, kind of replacing Blossom builds in that respect. And then the other one is for Blossom builds, using Flame Shaper. And that build is all about getting more essence bursts and getting as many blossoms you can. So what you would do is have casting your blossoms whenever Mirtha's Blessing also procs. You'd have an additional AoE heal. You could use that as a single target heal. So that would just be on top of any blossoms you already cast. So those are the two main options that come to my mind as builds that would be most benefited from this Apex talent. Of course, all builds would benefit from this. All builds use, essence as much as possible. So this would be nice building around it, or just having it on top of any current builds that we have right now. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Again, this is pre-alpha, so of course all this will change. We'll hear more about this. Hopefully I can do some beta testing on this, so that's very exciting. But I'm probably most excited for being able to use Corn Warden and Raid a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.